question I can answer in the next half an hour probably. I got a lot to say. First of all, before the season, I said I want to make a step forward as a basketball player, and I'm quite sure I did. I believe I became better jump shooter from outside. I became a better post-up player. Maybe I didn't improve my post-up as I wanted, but it's improvement, and that's definitely going to be my main area where I have to improve for the next year. I gotta become better post-up player. I gotta create more fouls, and I'm 100% sure I'm gonna have to finish everything around the basket a little bit harder. I gotta forget about being finesse player. I gotta forget that I was able to work out with Hakeem Olajuwon and all the dream shakes and left and right hook. Just sometimes I gotta be simple basketball player and dunk the ball. So that's the thing I gotta really focus on. And the one thing I have to definitely improve is my lower body strength. That's the thing I didn't really have time this summer to work on, and definitely not during the season because we didn't have too many practices, and you had a game after game, so you're trying to keep your energy for the game. If I'm going to improve my strength of my legs, I'm going to be definitely able to guard better on the post. It's not that it's bad, but it could be always better. I'm going to be able to, go up harder, stronger. I'm going to become better shot blocker, and those areas, it will help our team to be better.
First full year as a starter, and you mentioned the strength training because of the lack of practice. Was it fatigue?
Yeah, I would say there was, there was the true, it sounds crazy, but that was my actually first year when I really played the whole season, and I was playing as a starter. So the first 40 games I played with a lot of energy. Then I hit the wall kind of between 40 to 50 games. I hit the wall, and then I had the second gear again, and I started playing well. I started playing better with energy. So it was a little fatigue. I ain't gonna lie. Every player has this. During the season, some players earlier in the year, and some guys later. But I was tired at some point. Then Robin started playing better and better. He was able to give me good decent minute on the court. So hopefully, like I said, hopefully if I become physically better, I'm gonna put a couple pounds in my legs, then I should be even better next year.
Have a weight? Target?
It's hard to say. I even didn't look at that yet. Just basically want to have a stronger and bigger legs. I want to feel more comfortable. I ain't gonna lie. I wish to have a hops like Griffin, but that's impossible already. It's just the area I'm never gonna improve. But just get better and bigger. That's it. That's the main thing. That was a crazy season. I'm quite sure. Me and Steve, we became probably the best duo in the pick and rolls. In the league. I was finishing everything from the pick and rolls, left and right, but that's fine. But I got to work on my weaknesses. So I got to definitely improve my shooting, my shooting, my range. I would like to shoot up to 18 feet, be really consistent shooter. That if I'm going to be open, I'm going to knock down that shot. I'm quite sure I'm better free throw shooter than I am right now, 65%. Last year at some point I was 80%, and because of the broken thumb right on the beginning of the season, I had to change my form, and I screw up the whole shot.
So any big plans for the off season?
Big plans? Nothing too big. Obviously, going back to San Diego mostly. Maybe a little couple of vacations, but just working to get better. I thought this year for me, I took a step in the right direction, starting and improving my game from last year, and I want to keep on improving and taking that next step. So take a couple weeks off and relax, take the kids to the parks, and be a dad for a couple weeks, and then get back to work.
How do you think this team will look next year?
Oh, it's interesting. To be honest with you, I think 4 or 5 guys are under contract, so it could look like a whole new team. It could be a whole new Phoenix Suns team, or it could be bring majority guys back and a couple tweaks. But you always expect change when you don't make the playoffs. You should expect something because obviously it's a disappointment not getting to our goal. But overall, it's definitely still a positive note that finished 500, came back second half of the season and played well.
We want Steve. We want Steve. You heard all the chants last night.
Yes.
What do you think Steve will do?
Well, first off, for me, my role, I think overall, my role next year is just going to be someone who scoring should go up, defensively taking the next stride. I don't know if G. Hill will be here. If he is here, obviously just feeding off him. If he's not here, for me taking that role of being one of the better perimeter defenders, and that's something I need to improve on, and watching film and working on my body and lateral quickness for that. But definitely that. And the We Want Steve chance is, for me, is well deserved for him and his career as a guy who's been unselfish, who has helped me, has helped other players get contract, lots of money. It made everyone look good. Off the court, he's been positive for me. Nutrition, when it comes to taking care of your body, ultimate pro, and then handling the media. He never demanded a trade. It's been easy for him this year to want to get out and get to a championship contender. And sometimes he's better than most people when it comes to that. So I respect him. I hope that if he wants to stay here, that whatever he wants, he gets, and if he doesn't, that he goes to a team that fits his style, and hopefully he can win a championship.
You could understand.
Without having a long training camp preseason game, I think it affected me a little bit, but it's still not an excuse. I've always been a basketball player, so it was just another season.
Where do you think you need to work most here this offseason in the game?
I need to work on a lot. Definitely need to get stronger. I think this was a quick season. This season definitely went by fast, and basically getting stronger, and I need to work on a lot.
Is summer league something you think that could help you out since you didn't get to do that last year?
Yeah, should be fun. Coach is ready for it, and when that time comes, I'll be ready.
You said that you think that you hit the rookie wall. How did you feel that year? Just
Just
tired?
got tired. Yeah, just got tired halfway through the season. It was games was coming, so fast and then back to back, but I wasn't used to that. But it's over now, and I just got to prepare for next season.
Was that more mentally or physically or both?
I would say both. Shannon told me earlier in the season, when you hit the rookie walls, when you're gonna be in cities that you're not in, and the time was different. I got sick a couple times, and it definitely felt like it was the rookie wall.
Who was the toughest matchup you had this year as a rookie?